I'm driving my car. My car's a piece of shit at the time. And I see out of the corner of my eye this homeless angel walking in the middle of a grass like patch. It was like a country highway. So I was like, what in the absolute heavenly fuck? Slammed on my brakes as hard as I could to the point where they like lock skirted. I fucking hawked that dude down. I go, hey, hey. And this guy turns around and he goes, what you want? And I'm like, bro, I have to get that shirt from you. Like Tupac was on it, Biggie. Right now, it's probably like a $1,500 like rap tee.
Welcome to another episode of the Brand Risk Podcast.
Woo.
I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Edwin. And today we have on our two degenerate fuck friends from Curated Heat. We have Frank and Jordan Harris, who run a vintage shop in Florida, in St. Petersburg. But here's the thing, right? Our thing is, all right, we bring people in the entertainment space, blah, blah. Well, they're starting YouTube, so we let it slide.
Yeah, and I mean, they're like successful business owners too. Like that's the other thing. Like
It looks
you know,
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
maybe
yeah,
from the outside.
Define successful, I guess, is really the key thing here. But yeah, fucking welcome, boys. The fuck's good.
Well, they're also
for
our
having us
funniest
here,
friends. So.
yeah. Well, they're my friends, and he's my friend, so by extension,
Secondhand friend.
They know.
So we're Tifu's friend's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd much rather be Tifu's friend than Tifu's friend's friend. Is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Wow, man, he really you stepped it up.
well,
I'm five steps out of that. So.
well, hey, let's start this podcast off by asking how much your guys' shirts are worth right now on your bodies.
Oh, you picked a good day to ask that question.
Market value.
I'm just gonna go on like a lower end. What I think I could realistically sell it for, probably like in the $1,500 to like $2,000.
That shirt right there is $1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah, it has holes in it too.
No, that's still
Frank, come closer to your
that.
mic. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay like that.
And then I don't know. I'd
Welcome
say
to
mine
recording.
on like the most modest
It's all good.
possible end, like $750.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
pretty realistic.
People
So-
list them for like $1,000.
I mean,
I'm
you
$700
guys
just-
think
to
you're
$1,000.
slick and shit. And I know it's part of your business to sell
But-
vintage shirts, but mine is fucking $9.99 off H&M.
this type. That's
I mean, I
like
got it for
current value.
$9.99.
When you're talking about like the value of
Do
a
you?
t-shirt, there's like spikes and like waves
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that type
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
So it's like this shirt once went for maybe like $100 at the most,
And
and then
$450.
So
As
sitting
the years
here,
went on.
we're sitting with about over $3,000 worth of shirt right here.
to the right person. Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
fair. So when you bought those, did they come with an NFT?
No, they did not. But that'd be
That
cool.
would be sick.
Yeah.
But can I buy it
wish.
as an NFT?
You could buy a picture of this as an NFT.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know
How
how,
do you make
NFTs even
NFTs?
work. to
I
be
don't know,
honest.
dude. I don't get back
My
into
people
it.
will get in contact with your people and we'll make NFTs.
Does the holes make it worth more or less?
I don't
that
think
really
it matters.
depends on
Some
the
people
person,
think it
too.
matters.
Fuck
Some
it. I'm gonna sell a red light special shirt with a fat square hole on all of it.
But that's the
It'll
thing.
sell.
graphic?
It would probably sell.
no
You have
graphic.
to know that there's like a lot of, just like anything in the sneaker industry, stuff like that. There's when something's wanted and there's a high value on it, it's like replicated. So you're
Yeah.
gonna find a lot of this type of thing in like Urban Outfitters, like newer prints. But you can easily spot those. Like the vintage ones is like the ones that really draw the high value.
So to start this off, I want to get into like how you guys started doing this in the first place. Like what were you guys doing before this? How did you guys meet? And then how did Curated Heat come to be? You know what I mean?
Okay, well that's a good question because our stories will kind of intertwine. But I'll let him go first because he's the one that kind of got
Okay.
everything rolling.
So this is how this big master plan came together. It's great. It's very professional. I was working a job that I just hated, and I was depressed like all the time
As was I.
with like my life because I hated just having bosses who were dicks, which are like, you know, most of them. So I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. There's got to be some other shit. And then it just so happened I had found like this vintage platform or show. It's like Round 2. So like y'all know about Round 2. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge on YouTube.
So like they've been around since like 2000, like I think 15 or something like
Probably
that.
even before that.
Something
Yeah.
like that. And that's when I started like watching their shit and like seeing like about like vintage clothes in general. And then I linked up with Sans from My World Thrift. And I was doing stuff for him. And then through him, like I was seeing like other stuff and the different categories and all that stuff. So I was just like, okay, this is cool. And then my job at the time, I drove a van I basically drove like fucking day laborers around, so I would be able to stop.
Say it. Say what you want to say.
I mean,
Junkies?
criminals. They were criminals, junkies. Yeah.
There's
We
some
know what
wild
you want to
stories.
say. We know what you want to
There are
say.
a couple
I've heard
good
some
guys.
wild stories.
There are a
from the
couple
van
good
ride.
guys.
Everyone won't be offended.
I'm gonna be
Say it.
honest.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
No.
Whoa, that's
Not
not what he
even-
meant.
No, not where I
You're
was.
fucked up.
Oh yeah, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm racist. They're gonna
Yo,
cut that
hey,
one.
clip that.
Oh no. They were just all different types of people from
Oh
every
yeah, it's
walk
not
of
even
life.
a race thing.
not
It's
even,
just like street dwellers, like
Yeah,
I don't know,
it's-
heroin addicts.
But some are cool or whatever. But so I would drive them around.
I mean,
and
some
then
are hardworking, honest people.
I'd get a couple hours in between to like chill while they were doing their, whatever they were doing. And so I would hit thrifts and I'd find cool ass shit. And like I was finding a bunch of cool shit. I remember I found this Nike golf bag and shit. So I was like, all right, thrifting's cool, blah, blah, blah. Then,
Not even to get vintage shit, just to find cool shit.
I mean, mostly I was getting vintage shit because I was looking for it. Like,
So you did know.
I was already looking for it because
Yeah,
of
this is
like,
after he met
what I had
Sanj.
learned.
Yeah.
How many years
the
ago was
round
this?
two. It's probably like 2000 and
It was like 4 years ago, probably.
I don't know, like
Maybe
2016.
Yeah,
Dude,
four.
you know what's
4+
crazy? I didn't
years
even
ago.
know Sans was part of that story, but I've known Sans for a long
Alessandro?
time, bro.
Yeah.
I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is he big in the space?
No,
No, he's got a shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's got
it's
a
called
shop.
My World Thrift. He used
Yeah.
to set up at markets and like I don't know.
He'd have us come
yeah.
vend and stuff. So like Aiden, so basically Aiden paid for like one of my first pop-ups, and then Frank got involved because he had just like sold the house. The house that he was living in was like his sister's, and it just got sold or something like that, right? And then
Yeah, well,
so
I was-
he was like all like didn't you know what I'm saying? So we like just linked together. We're all like, all right, we're thrifting, we're doing pop-ups, it's fun. Well, okay, what can we do? And then
Pretty much, yeah.
through that, we met Pierce. Loved Pierce. He's like the fucking best. He's like a little cute bunny. I love him. I keep him. I go, my
Four
hand, I
owners.
pet him. Yeah,
Yeah.
four
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Pierce,
So it's you,
myself,
so it's-
Jordan,
yeah.
Aiden.
Aiden.
Yeah. And then we were like, okay, we were making enough money and like traveling around enough for people to kind of like know what's up and like be able to recognize us at other markets. So we're like, okay, cool. Like we're building like a like customer base.
Like a little repertoire.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, cool. So let's
Yeah, it was
put
just
all of
cool
our
to
money
see, like,
together.
people like continue to come back over time.
Yeah.
specifically
So we're like,
for
Okay, a
Period.
shop could work. So we literally like sold as much shit as we could. We all put in as much money as we could.
I mean, a
and-
shop was like ultimately the goal all along. I feel like because just because
mean, it was the goal
just
all
because we
along.
would watch round 2 so much and like see that, and we were like, damn.
Once it
that's
started
kinda
to
what we
become
wanted.
like serious,
Yeah.
like once people were like seriously into
Well,
this shit,
there
then it
just
was
wasn't
like, oh, yeah.
anything in the St. Pete area really. I mean, there were. I don't want to like discredit anyone, but it's just like for what we envisioned and wanted to do, we didn't see anything that met that criteria
Yeah.
like around this area. So we were just like, damn, like if we're gonna do something, we really need to capitalize on it now. So
Yeah.
we kind of like all came together, just like
Created
did
a battle
everything we
plan.
could to get it rolling. Yeah.
Curated
I don't
a
know.
battle
It was
plan.
awesome,
Yeah.
kind of like
It was so
I'm
much
very
fucking
grateful
fun.
for it all because
I
don't know.
sniffed in so much shit when I was painting that one thing. And Sebastian Coolidge, bro,
Yeah, I can tell that fucking paint has still really left its fucking mark
on me. It has, it truly has, yeah.
Dude, I remember.
we've done all renovations to the store by ourselves. Like
Oh,
in-house.
and that's
Oh,
yeah,
it's
I know.
crazy,
I was
honestly.
there when
We
you guys made
slam
that
on
fucking.
shit.
I was there when you made that fucking wood table. That shit was crazy, and the AC was out that day too.
Oh, it was sweaty as a fucking fuck.
Yeah,
Oh my hell.
dude. I remember the first time we met was we
Our
actually
grand
went.
opening, right?
No,
You
no,
weren't even there.
no,
Actually, That's
no.
the
Yeah,
crazy
you weren't
thing.
there.
It was just me and Aiden.
Yeah,
at
which
the
Was it
store that
when,
day.
were you with Turner?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
with the whole
Turner.
group. But listen,
There was a group of people. Yeah.
the thing was, I actually had a homie in my chat that started a vintage store in Treasure Island, and it was called Updated.
Yeah, we actually know. Yeah, we
those
actually
guys.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah. So
They did mostly like Supreme and like hype type stuff, and they had like they
Yeah.
were like messing with vintage like a little bit.
Yeah, they had, like, a rack or
You know
something.
that satchel that I always wear, like the
Yeah, the
Supreme
Supreme
one.
one?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
got
not
that
the
from
one
there?
that I got from you guys, but
The
I got,
black one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I got that from him, and it was funny because our only plan that day was to go there, and then on our way out.
How did you hear about that?
Dude,
Us?
on our way out. So once again, that dude from my chat, he was like, yo, if you guys want to stop by, this and that. We came through. We're about to leave. And Tallman, one of our homies, was like, yo, there's another shop in St. Pete that just opened up. It's some more vintage shit. Do you guys want to check it out? We're like, fuck, we have nothing else to do. So sure, because we wanted to go get like some food in that area
Yeah.
anyways. So we slid through, and I didn't meet you. And the thing that fucked me up was when I met them, everyone was cool. And then the account messaged me. and it was the Curated Heat account, it wasn't you. And I was like, okay, I was replying, and then I didn't.
It was most likely him.
It was him. It was 100% him because I was like,
He called you a slur.
no,
That's his
when
trademark.
when he
Fuck you
when
guys.
when I was talking to the account and we actually met up off of me talking to the account, it was you and not any of them. So I was like, damn, I've never.
Yeah, I was
didn't
like
even met
solely
you.
running the account.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah, I mean, still.
Well, it's pretty big now. What
I
is
still do
30K
that
almost?
For the most part.
27.3
Yeah.
today.
My man, good shit.
Still working.
That's dude. That's
Still
big.
growing,
That's
yeah.
a vintage
Yeah.
account.
People tell me it's big.
You
And
guys-
it sells your shit well.
Yeah, people come in.
You
I
post
got to
that
give it to
something's
Jordan.
in
He
store.
does a great job at
I just have
getting-
like a OCD ass aesthetic.
No,
that
dude,
I
I'm
try to
telling you,
keep,
bro,
and I,
bro.
like,
Listen,
it fucking wigs
and
me
the
out
thing
sometimes.
the thing is, from the moment that I came in that day, because once again, I had 2 vintage stores to compare now on that day.
Yeah.
I saw Update, I saw you guys, and I know that you guys have done a lot of renovations since we met. But even back then,
We probably didn't even have shoes at that time.
no, you didn't, bro. And I
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
and I
Not a
want
single
a
pair.
little bit of credit because
Supreme.
when we were talking about like as we like became closer, we talked about the products that you guys sold. I was like, why don't you guys sell fucking shoes more? Like, oh, you know, we
And
focus on-
hype stuff. Didn't you weren't talking
Yeah.
about Supreme too? And
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. I was like, yeah, you guys should sell more shoes. This and that. You're like, yeah, no, we typically just do like vintage shit. And then we had a conversation where it was like the shoes would bring people in. They realize they can't buy the shoes, so they buy a fucking shirt.
It was just
or
a new
something.
market
Well, yeah.
that we had to kind of like
it goes together
learn
too, so it's
again,
a no brainer.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Also, some kid came in. Like I remember this. Like this is like the first shoe store I remember is after like we talked. Some kid came in with like a pair of Jordans. It was like I'm trying to like get rid of these blah blah blah. And we're like, oh, we don't really sell shoes. Like we don't buy shoes. And he was like, well, like you'll trade. And I was like, fuck yeah, sure. So like he was able to get a couple shirts, like vintage shirts, and I was like, oh shit, like people will trade vintage for shoes too. Like okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's
Fuck it,
why
yeah,
the whole
let's run that.
concept works so well
Why
is
not?
because for when someone's done with their item, whether it's their shoe or their shirt, they've gotten their wares out of it. And to like some people, they may think that their items are like completely worthless at that point. Like they can't get any value out of it. But if you bring your items to the shop, you could trade up to potentially get something new to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like
something
you, I
that's-
feel like you do that a lot. Like
Yeah.
you'll trade or you'll buy a couple shirts,
Mm-hmm.
like Travis shirts or whatever, and then rock them like a bunch, and then you'll be like, "Yo, I'm trying to get some new shit."
You,
like,
you know what's crazy? I've actually only done that one time. It was the time I brought in the tie-dye shirt because usually I keep
Just
most of my
recently.
shit.
Maybe
that
that's
was
why
the
I'm thinking of
first
it.
time I've ever done that.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, but it was cool though because I finally
This
got
piece
to
of
be.
shit doesn't buy anything from us or even wear shit that we fucking wear. I don't even know why he's
It has
here.
nothing to do with piece of shit. It just has to do with like
Piece of shit.
I wear plain shit.
I know you wear.
He's
Aerobub.
not-
My t-shirts
You wear
are
Aerobub, I
fucking
feel you.
$15 plain shirts.
I need.
Yeah,
I-
he's.
I
It's
don't-
like you're either into collecting this shit, or you're into like that realm of knowledge, or you're not. You know what I mean? That's like it's like,
feel like
if,
it's a
if you're a
fashion
car
aspect to it.
person,
The
you're a
whole
car
thing.
person. You know, if
Yeah.
you fuck with that shit, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't.
It's
You know?
collection
Yeah.
based, you know.
No,
That's
I'm
what
kidding.
makes
We don't
it
judge.
plain
We
shit.
don't judge.
Well, I think you're a piece of shit.
I agree.
Okay.
So-
I think we're all pieces of shit. at
But,
this table.
Everyone at this table is the
100%.
fucking 4 horsemen of hell. Are you kidding me?
I'll
Off the
admit that
camera?
I'm a piece of shit.
You guys and us.
Dude, real quick before I fucking lose track, I would say like I think I told you guys this in the beginning too when we were talking about like your presentation is so much better than everywhere else to where like, dude, I've been in multiple vintage shops and it feels like I'm one step above a Goodwill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you guys, it does not feel that
Are you
way
talking
at
about
all.
in store, Instagram, or both?
No, in store.
Yeah.
Both
With you guys,
really.
it feels like you're one step down.
No, it feels like I'm getting like a real professional retail experience. Everything's nice. It's visually appealing. Like
It's all hand-picked vintage too.
Yeah,
we try
yeah.
to
yeah,
strive
we
to
try.
have, like, the
That's
best.
what we love to do it. So
I
that's why
mean, people will say that the stuff's overpriced and stuff, but like, it's just like it is. Like that's just the market.
Dude,
you know,
you
we do a
can't
lot of
get it.
research. Yeah.
like and number 2 is like we go out and we hand
source it.
get the shit.
Yeah,
you know?
it's hard to get.
Even
like,
if that means traveling to other cities or like
And-
we went to Tampa today and went to a market and we just bought out. I would like to say at least 70%.
Yeah, well, that's
of
what
the
it is.
people's,
Most of
like,
the
some
product and
good
inventory is
stuff, like-
bought off like second.
So it goes back into like the fucking vintage community. So I think
Yeah.
that's pretty tight. Like
Yeah, that's sick.
then we have a couple spots that we go like dig ourselves and get our hands dirty. But for the most part, we just like the mini resell. Like we'll go like You know.
I mean,
You
at
got
the beginning, we used to go out and look for this stuff and just find it. But
yeah,
as
everything
time
in the
goes
store
on,
at first,
yeah.
we hand sourced.
Tell them the story of the fucking bum. The bum you were driving by.
With the rap tee?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Sarasota.
Yeah, so we were at the Sarasota, like, Goodwill, and we didn't find shit, and we were, like, bummed, and I was like, fuck, dude, like, whatever, let's go to this other thrift. So we head to this other thrift.
I'll take care of this.
Drew? Yeah. So we head to this other thrift, and on the way, I'm driving my car. My car's a piece of shit at the time, and I see out of the corner of my eye this homeless angel walking in the middle of a grass like patch. It was like a country highway. So you know how it's not like a real
It's just
highway?
a divided highway, but it had a big
patch of grass
median
in the middle.
I said, yeah. So it wasn't like, it's like a state road highway.
talking
Yeah.
about.
So
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
so I was like, what in the absolute heavenly fuck? Slammed on my brakes as hard as I could to the point where they like lock skirted.
Oh, dude, I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie.
We were drifting
Aiden
around
was
for
like,
a second.
"What the fuck are you
And I was
doing?"
like,
He was
dude,
in
I'm
the
so
backseat.
sorry. I shoved the car in park. I say, dude, drive. He drives.
Yeah,
I turn
hop over.
around. I fucking hawked that dude down. I've never ran so fast
He
in
was,
my life.
wasn't he lighting a cigarette like this?
Yeah,
underneath
so
of
that's
his
the best.
shirt
So this is the best part.
when you ran up to him.
The closer I get, the better the rap tee was, because I thought it was like a single person rap tee. I thought it was the Locks, which I doubt you guys. Do you know who
I mean,
that
that
is?
still would have been sick as
Which
fuck.
is dope.
Yeah.
Which is dope. But like,
Which goes for how much?
oh, dude,
These
at the
days,
time,
800,
450,
1,000, but at the
like,
time,
yeah, it was like
like half of that.
450. Yeah. So, but it didn't matter because like it was fucking. I found it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting up there. I'm like, oh my god, I'm seeing all these artists on the back. Like, well, Bone Thugs was or Bone. Yeah, it was fucking Bone Thugs. Who the fuck else was on that?
It's got
shit?
like Lauryn Hill, Biggie.
So you traded
Puff
your car
Daddy.
for it?
No. So okay, I get to him.
Oh
I
my
go,
God,
I
no.
go, hey, and this guy turns around. And he goes, what you want? And I'm like, hey, I'm breathing heavy as fuck. I'm like, oh my god. And then I see him. He goes like this. He's like, I'm like, dude, bro, I have to get that shirt from you. Like Tupac was on it, Biggie. It was like, bro, it was sick.
a top artist. Yeah.
It was so sick. Right now, it's probably like a $1,500 like rap tee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I have it, but it's like fucked up. Like
Yeah.
you can tell he slept in this shit and like whatever.
Oh, it's got armpit holes. Crazy.
It's rips all over.
It's,
Like
when,
it's
it
wearable.
Smelled like
it's,
shit.
It's
when
wearable.
He first got
I had to seal it
we
in
had
a
to put it in
bag.
a bag and throw it in the.
So I told
fucking
this
trunk.
guy, I'm like, look, bro, I will give you money and the shirt that I was wearing, which was like a vintage like bike week shirt. It was pretty cool, but not. It was whatever. It was
That
like
was cool though.
Yeah.
It was
For
what-
him, it was a better shape. Like.
Oh my
shirt
god,
than
there
what he
wasn't
had
holes
to.
and sweat and
Yeah.
stench and
And
death
it was
in
a
so-
thicker, like more
Yeah.
quality shirt, honestly.
Yeah.
And he was
So-
like, I could use some cigarettes. And I was like, all right. So I said, I'll give you all the money in my wallet, but you got to remember at the time I didn't have the shop or nothing. So I was,
It was
Yeah.
probably like $28 cash.
yeah, max.
Yeah.
And that's where we're maxing.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's probably more. So I gave him that. And I gave him my shirt. I took this fucking thing, dude. And I was just like, hold it. I was just so happy that they come fucking around the other side. And I'm just like waving it at him. Like, I told you, like, I almost killed everyone, but look, we got it. So they were like, dude, yeah, that's so sick. Oh my God. So they weren't mad, but had to put it in a bag and like,
So you were able to sell that with the holes in it and shit?
no, I
No,
have
he
it. I'll never
he
get rid
still
of
has
that.
it.
That was crazy. He was, who
Yeah.
the fuck? What the fuck? No way.
Yeah.
Are you
That's a
kidding me?
story.
Dude, just walking around.
But if you wanted
Our
to sell
area?
it, how much would it sell for with the holes and shit?
I could probably get like
Not a lot. Probably like 300 bucks. Yeah.
400
Okay.
bucks maybe.
To the right person.
Just because you could wear it just has a real big armpit hole, but like, bro, you're not like,
It's just one of those shirts
Like,
that
I
it's
could
like
wear it, you
so
wouldn't
worn
really know.
it would like tear easily and stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
he slept in it for
Yeah.
1,000 days and 1,000 nights for
It was
sure.
so worn, bro, and it smelled like just alcohol and sweat
And
just-
urine
yeah.
and other
Oh
shit,
my
dude.
God.
Like a poisonous fucking.
Does it lose
Bleach.
price if you try to restore that? Like if you stitch it?
I don't
or-
like to do that shit
People
myself.
kind of frown upon that. I guess it just depends on the person.
See, there's people that like
I
their
personally
shit
don't like it.
perfectly. He
Yeah.
likes the
When you
perfect,
see-
crisp shit.
when
No
you s-
holes, nothing.
Oh no, I like
For the
I
most
like
part.
wear. I like
I
when a
like
shirt is like faded
both
and
your
worn
holes.
soft. But
Thanks.
I don't really like holes and shit like that, you know?
Bro, do you know one of my fucking, you know what? I actually take that back. I did trade one other time to you guys.
Phantom of the Opera, baby, with
Oh
that
my
big ass hole. I
God.
told you
Oh my
right here.
God.
Nux me, brother.
Oh my God, dude. I was so upset because I
gave it to
loved
Grant.
that shirt. I loved that shirt so much.
I gave that shirt to Grant, and then he sold it back to me. I swear to God. Look, I gave it to him because of the hole, and I was like, "Here, bro, try to sell this," because he didn't have a job at the time, so he was listing shit. And then I was just at his house like a week ago. He got a job. He said, "You want to look through some of my shit?" I bought a bunch of shit off him. He said, "How about you take this for $5?" I said, "All right, fuck it." And I fucking bought that shit. It's gone too. We sold it.
Dude,
sold it
that-
for $10.
Oh,
Dude, that shirt was cool, bro. And I bought it for way more than that. But
Oh, bro, that's like a $60 shirt with no hole in it.
Yeah,
Not
that
for
that
you, but,
unfortunate hole just appeared. Not.
What did you drop on that? Because that was a fat hole. That was like a backwood ember or something. That wasn't like a normal like.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't partake in the devil's lettuce. That was just I got mugged and they burned me and that was it.
All right.
You know what I mean? No, I will say though that dude, I remember that day like it was.
Looked like a
yesterday.
fucking meteor hit you in the side of the fucking.
I was vibing and then all of a sudden I was like, what the fuck is that? And I looked down and there's just like a fucking small fire on me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I put it out and then I was like, no, dude, I love this fucking shit. I was so heartbroken, bro. Damn.
how much did you give it to them for?
I think give me credit. I don't remember what it was.
How has content? Andy, we don't have fucking room for you in here.
Ruined by a fucking you.
That's
Show
such an
yourself at
Andy
least.
statement.
Show yourself. Get where Edwin is.
Come back here. You can sit in this corner and be quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'll have no.
He goes,
fucking
I
lip
was
from
just
you.
gonna sit in the corner. That's so sad.
What am I supposed to do with this? Hold it for a second. He just came in here and fucked your shit up, dude. Can't
Drew,
believe
have some couth,
and
man.
Kettle was in here.
Dude, this is the most Drew shit I've ever
No
seen.
couth.
This is the most Drew shit that has ever happened.
What do you
Ever.
mean?
How much is your shirt worth?
This shirt?
Yeah.
Like $30.
Get out of here.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Sit in the corner?
Okay.
Oh,
We continue. What were you saying? I had a question.
I don't remember. I was interrupted.
Fuck this guy.
I was completely interrupted.
He thinks it's funny. You know what he did the other day? He fucking comes in my chat, right? He makes a fucking crazy off-color slur that gets auto-modded,
Oh my
right?
God,
and
dude.
then like literally, bro, without missing a beat, within 4 messages after that, he goes, "Yo, when am I getting VIP in here?" I'm like, "Never, bro. What?"
He just made socials too.
I just
He
found
just
out.
made his Instagram and he DMs me 2 days in a row.
Oh my God, dude. He's trying to. He's
Dude,
trying,
you know,
bro.
he-
He's been leeching.
He's a fucking
the
R-dub.
hardest. Yeah, he is.
Shut up.
Nothing, dude. It's
Be
good.
quiet. You
His
can't talk.
hair
They can't
is
hear you
just
anyway.
distracting me.
Don't ruin the podcast. This guy.
So we hired him as our handyman, and then he took over as like our Andy man, and now he's just been.
He's been getting real lippy lately.
Yeah,
too.
for
Yeah, I've
real,
noticed.
dude.
I've
For
noticed.
real.
It's
Even in
Yeah,
our
he can't
text.
respond either.
Bro,
He's
what
not
is-
allowed to.
Even in our texts, bro. We added him
he's
to
in
our
our
group
in our
chat.
business
and
group
bro,
chat now.
he just is on some other shit saying.
All right,
some
listen.
crazy
Let's
shit.
get back on topic.
No, wait. One thing real quick. I feel like this is a Dane cycle because I feel like Dane did that same shit too. Where he
Yeah,
got
but
real
not as
comfortable.
extensive. See, here's what happened. Drew got in, then he started to show signs of like Jack from The Shining,
Yeah.
as to where Dane was just always a fucking ghoul from the beginning. So it's like, all right, you get what you ghoul, and Dane, he does what he does, and it's like, it is what it is. What it is. We fired Dane, aka
Dane was never hired.
we let Dane
Let's
go,
be honest.
aka, you know, he worked EBI now.
This is
That's
good
where
that
he
this
works.
happened. I'm gonna use it as a test. I'm gonna check the analytics for once on a podcast.
See if
and
it dips.
And see if it dips.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna see if it dips. If,
I mean-
if us going off topic with some fucking dude walking through the door makes the retention dip. It's a good test.
I mean, another thing is, you know, I don't know. I feel like you guys have people on your podcast that are like, you know, have little fan bases and stuff. We don't have no fan base.
well, it has nothing to do with the numbers that it pulls. It's to
You've
do
been
with
trying
the
to
retention.
fuck us since the beginning. We should have been What podcast number is this?
Like probably
Joe Rogan?
110, 150.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
110.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
How long have
Oh,
we known
really?
each other? How long have
Oh,
just
you
we?
think I was kidding?
Oh, I thought I
No.
didn't think
No,
you had that many.
no.
guys.
How long
yeah.
have just we known each other?
2 years?
Less.
No.
Did I meet him the
Yeah,
first time?
you
Fuck.
had to
I
have
don't
met
even
him.
remember the
Were
first
you at the
time we
Halloween
met.
party in
100%.
2019?
Yeah, he was.
Well, I
Was that the
wasn't
first time?
because of COVID. Just kidding. That wasn't then.
No, you
That
guys,
wasn't
you guys,
bad.
you guys had to have met at least 2 years ago, but like you guys got super
You were at
acquainted
that
for like a year.
2019?
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first year. Did we open in 2019?
Yeah,
we did.
That was like the first time we all hung out. Like,
Yeah, that was
type
the
of
first
setting.
Halloween where we met like
I
everyone.
don't know if I
like,
met you.
Yep. No,
no.
that's what I mean.
I didn't really know
we
you
might
until
have
I
met
moved
each
here.
other, but
You
like,
We met at
definitely-
the party
you
though, because
definitely
you guys were
100%
dressed
met
in the
them.
same style costume.
you're talking
right,
about
that year?
where?
No. We're talking,
No, no,
we're
no.
talking about
Yeah,
my-
no.
we were dressed as terrorists.
Yeah, but it was the one.
before that, the one where you came with Joao.
Oh,
Was
that
Emran
the year
there?
before that.
Who?
Emran,
Yeah.
that was the one he was at with the big Gucci baby and shit.
Yeah. Yes.
They all have the Gucci baby.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
true.
No. You guys definitely met because I remember introducing you guys, but you guys weren't like you guys didn't.
So
like,
what's the
you know,
conclusion
not like
here?
that, yeah.
What are
The
we
conclusion
talking?
is we've brushed nuts before.
we haven't invited him on the podcast. is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We have a studio now.
Yeah.
Actually, I must say, when you put it that way, yes, I do like this a lot more than like doing
I'm
some
sure
like.
this is way better than I was
This
being
is-
on
yeah,
fucking
this is-
Discord. Which
I'm
What
not
was
sure
this
how to
room used for before? Or has this just
Nothing.
always been?
It was
a-
just
This was
always
Omi's. This was Omi's sex
Oh,
dungeon.
shit.
Yeah.
Omi's
Yeah.
sex dungeon.
Yeah, literally.
Omi has
Upset.
Omi fucked like 18 girls in here.
Yeah. Like
His
on
dick
this
is
on this
big as
table.
fuck.
So
Isn't
many
that nuts?
pussies, bro.
I've seen his dick and it's fucking long as fuck for his.
Stature? Yeah.
Don't fall for that. When you're shorter and smaller, it looks bigger.
No,
It's like,
I've
you know,
seen it
well,
live in
no.
action. He's
Well,
packing a
imagine-
meat cleaver. I've seen it.
Imagine a 6-inch or 5-inch dick on a short dude that's 5 feet versus someone who's like 6'5". It's gonna look bigger.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
In contrast to
Yeah.
your body, your torso.
Yeah.
Dude, his
Yeah.
shit
Like, is
is
that
a
dude?
fucking
Is
log.
that dude on fucking Pornhub who's skinny and tall, who fucks all the milfs? Is that guy? Does his dick actually
Imagine
big?
if you were like
Or is he just tiny?
a 5'4" male, but you had like
Shut
a.
up.
Shut up! They can't hear you, bro.
Drew, shut the fuck up, Drew. Drew,
Drew, you don't
Drew,
have a
shut the
mic.
fuck up, Drew. Shut up, Drew.
This
Unbelievable,
fucking
dude.
guy.
This guy comes in. I'm checking the retention again.
Yeah.
If it
Should I
hits,
call
we're
Aiden?
finding him.
And
He's
have him check
shouting
Drew?
out.
Bro, listen, we need to. I want Aiden to come over.
Aiden
and-
was supposed to come.
No, listen. I want him to come over in a pest control outfit and a fucking
And
cage
eliminate,
and a
exterminate,
cage.
and
I need this
exacerbate
problem
Drew.
to be fixed. All right.
If he talks one more time, we're kicking him out.
100%.
You're allowed to listen. This is. You can leak this podcast too. You can record it and be like, dude, inside.
No,
I know exactly. So
Wow.
get
that
out.
might be strike 3.
Yeah, that's.
I believe that back talking
out.
sass. Okay.
I told you.
No,
he
no,
was
no.
getting lippy
Seriously,
lately.
wait a
No,
minute.
I was hoping I
That's
wouldn't
exactly
have
what
to
I
do
was
this.
talking about.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to do
Hands
this.
up if we vote for him out in the living room. That's 4.
Just hold on.
Drew, why
get
don't
up.
you finish the listings that you have left, and then maybe
hold
you can
on.
rejoin us after that.
Actually, I'm not calling him because I don't
Drew.
know what he'll say.
Out. But seriously.
Drew, you're out for 5 minutes at least.
No, we have a podcast to do. Like, actually.
Look,
You're in timeout for right now.
Drew,
You're in timeout for an hour.
you can come back in 5
I
minutes.
did tell Drew that he could get a small section in place of my chair.
He got the section.
Yeah, it was the interruption.
Yeah, he.
There you
go.
Well, then you've had
5
your,
minute
you've had your
timeout.
We'll
5
see how
minute fit.
entertaining he is, whether the fucking retention rate stays or not. That's how we decide if we bring him back on.
All right, there you
You have
go.
a-
Goes up, I get my own podcast.
We'll talk. We'll talk, Drew. All right. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Thanks, Drew.
And
Yeah,
no
you're the
Nintendo.
Get us some coffee. Okay.
God, isn't he crazy?
we just locked the door.
Isn't he crazy lippy for an
I
assistant?
told you, he never used to do things like that. It's crazy how arrogant
gets
he's
comfortable.
Bro,
become.
he started
Yeah.
out as like the world's greatest handyman, assistant, do it all.
He
He's
still
out
is
there
the
right now.
best.
No, he is the best to ever do it. I'll
to
tell
do
you
those
that.
type of things.
For like a handyman assistant, like dude,
when you
I
want
need you
the
to get
things
something
done
taken
that
care
you
of.
don't want to do, you call Drew.
Yeah,
Feel that.
Damn, that's a.
We're coming up with a jingle.
cable guy.
I'm gonna get him multiple clients too.
Dude, that's my favorite part of the podcast.
I'm gonna make
all
him rich.
4 of us just turned and we're like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, I mean, it happens at work a lot.
Has to be checked a lot.
You'd be surprised.
He's just the fucking scapegoat.
Used to be Dane. I feel like Dane took it way better.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. I would say Drew can really take a beating.
Let's be honest. Drew
But-
is much more enjoyable to be around than Dane is.
Sometimes. Dane,
I'd say majority of
we
the
can't
time.
slander Dane that bad because we fuck with Dane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Focus.
But sometimes he's a Magoo.
How has you making content?
Okay.
Because obviously, we bring in business owners, whatever, but I always want to bring back the focus somewhat to the content because everyone watching us is about that, whatever, and we bring these new.
Right.
But how has making content affected your business?
Honestly, our Instagram reels, and I'd say like our TikTok over fucking COVID was like, I don't know, all we've really done. We have a YouTube, but like,
Well, yeah. I mean, that's still content.
we put out videos. I would say like they get some love for sure, but our Instagram reels definitely are what like do work for us.
Well, I
Do,
think
like
just,
people come in off of them.
Yeah, and we get like 10K plus each like reel.
That's a lot for a reel.
But that I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like to
Especially
get
for
like
your size.
yeah, and then we have a couple like that have like 20K whatever. Like you know what I'm saying?
Do you put money behind those?
No.
You don't put any
the
money.
reels. I think
Yeah.
sometimes.
What do you mean?
Not
Like
all the
like
time.
promote them? You can't
Yeah.
promote reels.
Oh, you can't promote reels.
I don't think you can promote reels. No.
Yeah, probably not actually.
I folded Jordan once.
Why?
Unfollowed?
No, I folded you
Folded.
when it comes to advertising.
Oh
got a
yeah, he
fucking
did.
ad.
He helped me out.
What do you say?
I got an ad, and first of all, it was a shitty ad.
Oh, I doubt it.
It was a fucking it was like a picture that he put on create mode where like the gradient was behind it, and it was like it was a bunch of text. Well, first of all, I was like,
There's no way. That doesn't sound like me.
it was exactly what it was, and I texted him. I was like, I'm getting your ads. You should not be advertising to me if I follow you like and interact with your stuff.
Yeah, but I want you to see my new shit.
Well, I'm sure it makes sense like if I didn't interact with your stuff, but there's ways to enable it where
Yeah.
like if someone interacts with your shit, don't waste your money on
Yeah,
it.
but
Not only that,
yeah, but why wouldn't I
not
want
only
you to
that,
see my new stuff?
Well, I got that ad, and then I swiped through 3 other people's stories, and then I got the ad again,
Perfect.
and it was like you're wasting money on a
Bro,
view that
he's
you
like,
would
that's
have
what we
gotten
call
for
Do you
free.
understand that it's
retargeting.
subconsciously putting it in your brain? You're like, guess what? By 2 a.m.,
You're
by
thinking of
2
curating?
p.m. the next day, you're like, why the fuck am I keep getting those fucking ads? I'm going to go down there and tell that guy how I feel. And then you're like, oh, shit, I'm in his store. Oh, these shoes are really cool.
No, you're right. And since then, I haven't bought anything.
Well, that's because
That's because you don't wear that shit anyway. Look at you.
Whoa.
There's actually a vintage H&M.
I don't even
That's
think
like
that they make
H&M.
That's like
How long have they been around?
That's like an oxymoron.
This is for a whole nother day, but H&M is killing the world, the environment.
Really?
So we're not going to go there, though.
That's cool.
You know, I'm not an activist or anything.
No, I
like
mean
it.
like it's really cool.
like an
that they're doing
arborist or a tree guy. Or
Yeah. Because I'm from the desert. I wish the world would fucking.
burn. You're like Bane.
Well, yeah. Anyways, sick H&M for sure, though.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
Do you agree with it?
What?
Just like the new like fast fashion
Like
shit.
fast
and,
fashion
like
shit? See, here's the
there
thing.
is truly. I'm not like an activist, or I don't even fucking. It's not like I don't care, but I do. It coincides with our business, so
So,
it's good. But
I
like
think-
the sustainability aspect is pretty cool.
I think that your business is cool because it gives clothes that have no reason to be thrown out a repurposed reason,
More life.
especially like, you know, they're collectible, this and
Yeah.
that. But I think that there's a place for that because more of the world doesn't subscribe to this shit, like to buying shirts that are expensive or that retain any sort of value. They just need something to wear and they're not trying to spend a lot of money. So the $9 crew neck and that thing, bro, like I hate to say it,
Women
it's
love
fucking,
this
it's
thing.
nice.
Yeah, but you say $9 crew neck. We have $10 tees and $10 crew necks.
None of your tees fit me. Let's be honest.
That
The
is a
vintage-
problem
the
with
vintage
vintage clothing
style
sometimes,
shit
though.
is meant for
Yeah.
smaller bodies.
Not
yeah,
all of
but
it.
bro, we sell to like Vita Vea and them.
I don't know.
Pat
who that is,
O'Connor,
but,
big boys, 2, 3X.
right, but they're willing to spend $500.
You don't know who
a
that
shirt.
is?
No, I don't.
You're in Tampa Bay. Bastard. dude.
Yeah, this is football
My point
players.
is like an XL shirt would fit me in modern day newer clothes. An XL shirt at Curated.
You need
comes
a
up to my
2X.
belly button.
Yeah, you
It's
need
like
a
crop
2X.
top because the way the chest works and shit. Like
Bro,
it's not,
we do this. I will find you shit.
I mean, the shirts that
We
my
could find you
whole
shit.
my whole
Yeah.
wardrobe would fit you. 'cause
Anything
I'm
I
a-
have would
I'm
fit you.
bigger.
you're not gonna upsell me right now.
I'm not trying to upsell you. I'll sell you a $10 shirt. That's what you paid for that, and I'll find one in your size.
I mean, honestly, you're not even the demographic of people that
Exactly.
they like
I'm not
sell
saying,
to.
No,
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
shitting on them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're shitting on them. Like
No, I'm saying like people that are that
Here's-
people that know this shit know that they're gonna spend money on it. So like they're willing, like they're not looking for a $10 tee. Like they're not looking for something cheap. They're looking for something that's gonna last. a
here's
long
something
time.
Edwin told me when I bought these. He goes, "Don't let any girls take them."
Yeah.
And since then, one girl took them and another one tried.
Yep.
I learned my lesson after the first one.
Bro, clean white and black crew necks, bro, they just get fucking stolen because like you never see them. Like when you ever see a clean black crew neck with nothing on it, that's just clean. Like you
Yeah.
just never see them. You know what I mean?
I feel like you can go to fucking Walmart and buy one right now.
Nah.
Really can't. You cannot. like that exact
That's a
thing
good
in
quality
black,
one.
bro.
That's a good
It's
quality
yeah.
one.
Look, I get it. Fuck H&M, fuck what they're doing, etc. But like, dude, like if I come to Curated looking for that, I'm not gonna find it ever.
Yes, that's true.
A
but
lot of people fuck with the vintage
I'll sell you
because
this right
it
now,
was
so you
made
can prove 'em
differently. Like honestly, the quality of the clothing, like in the '90s and stuff,
It's
is
better.
a lot better than
Yeah.
it is now.
Yeah.
For sure.
So like the people are like love vintage hoodies and crew necks. That's
and
some of
blanks.
the best.
I
Yeah,
could find
blanks
you
as well.
blanks that
Russell,
are just
like,
as comfortable.
Russell. I'm trying to think of some other brands like
Champion.
No, I don't wanna
Hanes.
see
Dude, I
Hanes.
got a guess. I got a green guess one
Yeah,
from you guys.
Guess.
It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, crew necks, like good soft quality
See,
crew
the
necks.
thing
That's
is,
some of the best
I guess
sellers.
I wasn't trying to say like, cause bro, wear whatever you want, buy whatever you want.
Thank
I'm
you.
not like an activist. I'm just saying, you can't use like look at this, cause I'm telling you I could get you that.
I was trolling you, bro. Like, you really think I'm sitting here bragging about my $9.99 H&M crew neck? I am.
But
I like H&M pants. I wear H&M pants.
Yeah, I
listen,
don't
man,
wear vintage pants.
I think that.
I mean, I wear new shoes too, so
I think it all has a.
not like all fucking vintage. Wear fucking vintage or die. I got Supreme socks on right now, so I can't.
I
you
wear
know what I'm saying?
fucking sneakers that are made in sweatshops.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I just wear
Yeah.
vintage shirts.
I'm about to go to China if you want me to.
Yeah, I think their point is that H&M specifically has been fucking called out for being the worst.
You know,
Just on
so
the
has
environment.
McDonald's,
Just on
but
the
you're eating
environment.
McNuggets.
Yeah, but just on the environment.
Yeah,
It's just like an environmental-
different,
Are you
bro.
buying
It's
crypto,
different.
Jordan?
Yeah, I have.
Are you drinking out of plastic?
Yeah.
Then shut the fuck
I
up.
mean, the whole thing
Bruh.
with the
Stop
clothing
acting like
is
you care. You care because they're a competitor. Well, not really, like not directly, but you don't give a fuck about the environment. You're just saying that.
I have a Brita filter.
You don't.
I care. I care to
I
an
think-
extent.
I think-
son.
You get
that's-
pissed that we have cardboard straws.
I care. I don't like them.
Exactly.
But my thing is, how the fuck are you going to give me a paper straw, but your cup lid is plastic?
Yeah.
Fuck
Because
that.
it's the straw
Change it.
that kills the fucking-
Make a fucking paper lid. I'll cut the straw into so many little pieces.
I want to know if that all started after that one video.
of the
With the
turtle.
turtle, with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
straw
probably
in
it
the
probably
nose.
did. It probably
Like, did that whole thing start after that video?
I
like,
always rip
surfaced?
those fucking
You know what's crazy?
plastic
That
things.
turtle was paid by George Soros, and it was an actor.
It's,
Yeah,
it's cousins with a gay frog too.
I truly
Yeah.
think that.
But yeah, going back to also, I'd like to say that you're allowed to care about an environmental issue without necessarily caring about another one. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
like you're allowed to focus your efforts at least on one. You know what I
Totally.
mean? Like,
I
fuck.
get what you're
As
saying.
much
I
as
just don't believe
possible.
that
I
his
mean, bro, I'm
sentiment
not
is
going to
real.
drink fucking.
Why?
Let's be real. Like the average life of like a T-shirt that's just bought like these days is less than a year, and clothing can't be buried in normal landfills because of the chemicals and like the
Yeah.
materials they're made with.
Yeah.
Bro, they're just
So,
dropping
like,
the shit
Yeah,
in the
they
desert.
literally
No,
just
they
like,
actually-
throw it.
they
and
actually
shit,
care,
And
you
it
know what I
literally
mean?
just fucking pile,
It's a huge thing.
I don't know.
Just the same as plastics and everything.
I'd love
like
to
that,
go
but it's like,
sift through all
that's
that
not-
shit. To be honest with you, I'd fucking
Yeah,
dig
yeah.
through all that shit.
It's like plastics, like.
I
Isn't
mean,
my
yeah, dude,
fight.
let's be
Vintage
real.
fucking recycling.
Yeah, yeah. I
Clothing
mean, it's
is my
like
thing.
that's your lane. You know what I mean?
You
And
know?
where you can improve that lane, it
Exactly,
makes sense. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like you're not gonna go save the.
I'm not
fucking,
gonna go. You know.
You're not a fisherman. You're not gonna go save the water. That's somebody else's lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do well. You do
but I
good in the
will
lane that you
not
can.
Throw shit into the water.
The
either.
cool thing about the vintage T-shirts is just there's like something for everyone. Like what something that you were into at one point in your life. It's basically all plays off nostalgia. So
Yeah,
you- everyone can
cartoons,
find like
bands,
something
shit
that they
your
like.
parents
Like
listen
you like
to.
anime and shit,
Exactly.
and skateboarding
Anime,
shit.
Yeah.
So when you
game
find
shit.
anime and skateboarding shit,
Yeah.
you like that shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
100%.
You'll pay
It's definitely
old
good
video
money
games,
to
like
get
the
a
gamer
cool
shit.
shirt with that stuff
it's,
on it. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
definitely nostalgia based for
Yeah.
a lot of it. You know what I mean? It's like just the other thing about vintage and like why it's like, dude, see, the thing is, if you don't understand vintage and if you don't understand being a collector of things, then you'll never understand why somebody would pay $1,500 for either of these shirts, right?
Right.
It's like, because you know that they're never going to be made again. There's very few that are around, and that makes it intrinsically valuable. And if you
Right.
don't understand that, then you're obviously not
I
going to
think
get
that's
it.
what drives like the market on anything. Really,
but
is
you
scarcity.
have to, yeah, but
of
you have
something.
to realize with our shop, we have very little of these
Yeah.
type of shirts. We're not.
Yeah.
We sell cheaper stuff, so it's not like
We
have
honestly
only
don't sell these
$1,000.
type of shirts very well at all. Like we usually have these type of things for the trade aspect. Say someone has always been wanting like a very cool T-shirt, but they can't afford it. They can come and trade us all the things they've thrifted over the past 3 months, and in return get that shirt. And whatever the shirts cost them at the thrift, I mean, it couldn't have been that much. What
Yeah.
adds up. they didn't have to pay. It didn't equate to the full amount of the shirt.
Right.
So.
Most of the rap tees and shit, we just hold for like athletes or like high end customers.
And that helps
who
you
want
guys
that.
too, in the sense that like this person did the digging to find these products, and then you trade one shirt for fucking 20 of them, and then you re-up your supply, because that's another thing.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, that's
100%.
another thing with you guys too, which is like that industry is very hard to source. You know what I mean? Like the H&M shit, like, and just like brands like that.
You could add that to that though, because you could say, hey, you can't take that back and return it now because you ripped the tags off and wore it. But with us, you could buy that.
The tags are still on.
Wear it, bring it back, get value like for it, and then get other stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
So you would take this?
No.
But yeah, like I said, I think that that it's like it's a collector mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
when you buy stuff like this, and I actually remember we had a conversation in the shop, and I think it was like earlier on when we like had just met, and you guys were talking about how like you're like, damn, we need more lower priced items because people come in here and we have a bunch of $100 shirts and they just get scared by the price tag and they leave. You know what I mean?
Well, that was also like before people were kind of like getting into it heavy and really understood what it was.
It's grown a lot in the last couple of years.
Now people kind of for the most part know what's up, but like you said, we have a lot of variety now. Like
well, and they have the
$10 rack
understanding
now.
that it holds value. Like literally, if you buy a shirt for $50 from our store or whatever, you can come and get 25. Well, we pay 50% cash usually of what we'll resell for. And then we're much more fair with store credit. So if there's something else in store that you're interested in, I mean, you can get 60% value or more on your item that you bought from us originally. I mean, that's a pretty cool concept, you know?
Yeah, I think that
not many stores do that. Even Plato's Closet is going to
$2
like give you nothing for your items. You know what I'm saying?
And bro, people have come to me and been like, yo, you remember you sold me this shirt like when you first opened for $30? Well, I just looked on eBay and now it's going for like $100. Like, dude, people have told me that all the time. And I'm just like,
so
dope.
And like, so I have two notes on that, which is like, I think that the reason that type of stuff has become more popular is definitely because of social media and like people's awareness of the fact like, oh shit, fucking Playboy Cardi's wearing this crazy rap tee. Let me look that up on fucking StockX or on what's the other app? What is it? It's like Grailed.
You can't look shit up. You can't look like vintage up on StockX.
Yeah, it's Grailed.
But
Grailed,
like
right?
eBay, Grailed, like So that is a huge thing. Like if Travis Scott wore some shit or whatever, people put it for like out. So that kind of that shit kind of sucks. No, I like his merch and shit. But it's like if Travis Scott wears like a band tee, like a Metallica, people will like assume it's worth
more. Yeah.
Just exponentially more.
They'll
than
try
like,
to play on that a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So we don't really do. We don't.
Dude,
we
you
don't
know what
do shit like
you know what I respected you guys for when Kobe died. You guys had a bunch of Kobe shit, and you guys all took it to the back because you guys
champion Kobe champion jersey. Yeah, got it for $60.
You guys thought it was
nobody wanted it. Like at the time, I'm not saying nobody like fucked with it, but it was $60. And then the day after he died, we were getting like $450 offers and shit, and I was just like, bro, I fucking love Kobe.
We still have it too.
Yeah, it still hangs in the back.
Yeah. But I was like, damn, that's some respect.
And it's a European champion.
It was like a couple months ago. It was the most recent guy. He asked if we still had it. It was weird. It was like 3 months ago. He's like, you guys still have that Kobe jersey?
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, I do, but not like what the fuck? And not only that, but it hasn't even been like out on the floor. Like when was the last time you were even in here? Like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You saw it out on the floor or some shit. I don't even know.
I'm real bullish on vintage continuing to increase in value just because I feel like people are starting to realize how limited certain items are, and they're gonna get into it for the same reason that they get into fucking Pokemon cards, NFTs,
buying
shit
Xboxes and shit like that. And it's just a resale now.
The only thing I see as like an issue in the business maybe moving forward is the ability to source enough. Like there's gonna be a scaling issue at some point, you know what I mean? And like, do you guys have any idea how you're gonna like deal with that?
We just
honestly with the local community, and like what we
have
going on in store, the connections that we have all over. Like, no.
I mean, I think a lot of it like you asked the question earlier, like about the content and shit. Like I think the content has definitely helped like build sort of like a type of a brand for us.
Yeah.
Something like I don't know, that people just fuck with. It's not like we're just some store that you
Yeah,
come
exactly.
and whatever. It's like you can come in, you feel welcome, and
Come
like
chill.
yeah,
say
like
what's up.
we always hook
talk
people
about
up.
shit.
Like I don't know, we're a little bit more than just like some store that like you just come and trade and do deals with. Like we like to fucking get to know people, like
We
like
want
the
you to
regulars
come.
and
Yeah.
stuff. We try to like
Fine.
show interest in them, hook
Huh?
them up,
Fine.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll show up.
But anyways,
Please.
by doing all that, like by treating people well and like within the community and stuff, I don't think we'll run into issues, because I mean, these people are out there working every day, and that's like hard to do. But they get it for a good margin, and there's room for everyone to like make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We put a lot of effort into like sourcing and like improving the store, keeping the appeal up, like the social media, all that stuff. So yeah, like we may be able to get a little bit more than like your average like person that sells at a market or on eBay and stuff like that. But it's like we treat these people well and we pay them well, and as long as we continue to do that, I don't think we'll have an issue, because they will continue to you know,
And
have a
dude,
good
vintage is
relationship
popping
with
up.
us.
Vintage is popping up every day. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we've made connections in like Miami. We've made connections in Orlando, Jacksonville. So
It's important to just like never burn a bridge, you know. And
Yeah, we
in a
try to
business,
keep it-
like
we
that
try to
type of thing.
keep it-
Just treat people well, and
Yeah.
they'll do the same to you
with everyone.
Real, recognize real.
Yeah, 100. 100.
100.
Bricked up 100.
That's funny. Fuck. Well, I mean, what's the plan for the future of Curated Heat? Like, where do you guys see yourselves in like the next couple of years? Like, is there plans for expansion? Like what do you guys see coming through?
We renewed our lease just this past month for another 3 years at our current location.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, we'd love to open a second location, possibly in like Tampa or something like that. I don't know. We haven't given it a lot of thought. But yeah, we're gonna be staying in St. Pete for the meantime, and just gonna try
There'll be
to.
another spot for sure.
Yeah, there will be.
Crazy one.
Yeah.
And we're
So-
gonna-
Oh, that was this. We were talking about how like Brand Risk is gonna own like half that, right, or something.
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
So Tampa's.
if you guys
spot-
want to,
podcast.
you know, fund a lot of it, then maybe we can talk.
Oh my God, I don't want to do that at all. But I will take 50% of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, I love vintage.
Dude,
Dude,
you
how
like
about-
shoes though, you
You
dumb
could
fuck.
run the store. I think you should run the store,
Yeah.
like the counter when people bring stuff in.
You
to
like
trade and
shoes,
stuff.
ass.
Stop. I'm fucking with you guys. It's cool shit.
Nah.
No,
know,
I think
was
that would
saying
be
I'm
funny
fucking
though.
with you guys. It's not cool shit. Huh?
I think that would be funny though. Like
Oh,
have
like a
someone
stream,
like
like
you,
an IRL stream
yeah,
running the
like
I'd
come
love to.
Yeah,
in and
sick.
like
you could deal with
deal
customers
with,
and
like
shit.
people on a busy weekend, like
In
bringing in
IRL,
shoes and shit. For
And you could
sale.
have to like,
That'd be sick.
we'll
Well,
tell
we could
you
do,
like,
like-
yo,
we
you
could
gotta
do,
tell
like-
him
haggle
no.
with them. Haggle
Yeah,
with them.
exactly. We could do like streams where it's
Yeah.
like kind of like what they would do at fucking.
Bro, I guarantee you,
Cookies and Kicks.
he's a better haggler than Pierce and Aiden.
Well, bro, oh,
Aiden's a good one.
Pierce gets
Pierce
some,
is
Pierce
good
gets
too,
some
though.
good shit too, though. Like
No,
the sports
stop. You guys always give Pierce shit specifically for getting his.
I
neck
don't know,
slapped.
dude.
No,
So here's the thing.
He used to.
Pierce-
He used to be very kind.
Pierce
not
opens
like
the
he-
store by himself a lot of the time,
Yeah.
like in the morning, and then we'll go out and like try to source or do whatever, and then come in like around noon or 2:00
Yeah.
or whatever. So Pierce sometimes gets these older people that somehow have found out about us, and they'll bring in like all their old stuff. And I don't want to say he takes advantage of them, but
No, they're happy.
let's say
It's a job.
say
yeah.
he
It's a job.
he gets some really good shit off them
doing
sometimes for
business.
an absolute
Yeah.
steal, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
well,
did you take advantage of the hobo?
No,
Yeah, I
no
mean,
fucking
you know
way.
what
I
I'm
gave him
saying?
all the
In
money
his,
I
in
had.
his mind, in his perspective, he had
Exactly.
$27 and a better conditioned shirt.
Exactly.
He had all my money. I didn't have any
Previously, yeah.
money. I probably had to borrow money from him to eat or some shit then at the time.
that's fucking.
So what the fuck?
What a fucking wild ride, dude. And it's funny. Like I remember a few times we'd be driving down the street, like everyone, like you guys were in my car, and we'd be driving past the homeless guy, and you guys were like, "What the fuck's he wearing?
Yeah.
What the fuck's
What
he
was
wearing?"
that guy wearing?
That's become a thing now.
We've done
in
that
the
multiple
vintage
times.
community, actually.
Off the back
yeah,
challenge.
it's
That's
called
what it's
the off
called.
the back challenge.
We've done it, bro. We've gotten crazy.
I tried to do
shit.
it for you guys.
People-
at-
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right
At
at
Halloween
Universal,
Horror Nights.
bro. But didn't we look that shit up on eBay? And how much was it going for?
It was like a few hundred.
300,
Yeah, it was like-
300,
it was like $300 or
$400.
$400.
It was a Rob Zombie.
Zombie.
too.
That
Yeah.
we saw a shirt at Universal. We were
Rob
there for
Zombie.
Fucking
It was sick.
for Halloween.
It was the big.
They're like
face.
talking
Yeah.
about this shirt, and they're
Zombie.
like, "Dude, I'll offer him $100 right now. Go offer him $100." I was like, "All right, fuck it. I'll offer him $100."
He did, and he said,
I
"Fuck."
got the
no.
guy like, "I'll offer you 100. I'll give you $100 and I'll buy you any shirt." From
He
the
said, "No
fucking-"
way, man."
He goes, hell no. I was like, 200? He's like, nah, I wouldn't give this for anything. I was like, all right.
Yeah, and it's funny because I think like the next day or a couple days after, he's like, "Who the fuck's Rob Zombie?" And I pulled up
Dracula.
I pulled up Dracula on the TV, and it was like
Rob Zombie's got that song that goes Dracula, and then he's got that one that's like Dracula.
Yeah. That's basically the only
Rob
thing he's
Zombie.
known for outside of
movies.
Movies.
Yeah,
His movies go hard.
Have
as
you ever
fuck.
seen the Devil's Rejects?
or House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yeah.
No.
Those are two great movies.
I have
you
a
should
House
check
of a
out.
Thousand Corpses vintage
Sounds like both horror
promo.
movies.
They
too.
are, but
Yeah.
they're kind of
Shit's fire.
cool, like horror movies. I don't even like horror
They're like
movies
cult
most of the
movies.
time.
It's like a cult movie.
Yeah,
good,
they're
though.
like good
And I don't
because
like porn.
they're like good because they're like a cult movie, but like from somebody that doesn't understand
Exactly.
Rob Zombie and shit, they'd be like, "This movie sucks."
Yeah.
Type shit.
It's like, would you watch Ip Man and think it's good?
the fuck is it, man?
Exactly.
I mean,
It, man.
No.
some
yeah.
people definitely are into that like extreme violence,
Yeah.
like type shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I mean-
Like gruesome type shit.
Oh, I love extreme violence.
Me too. I demonstrate it on a daily basis.
Dude,
That would be cool. That would be cool. I want to start doing that. Like when I'm in town, hit a fucking. You guys got to teach me how to haggle. I've been practicing haggling on like
I
side
think that's
on like
funny
street
as fuck.
vendors.
It's easy. I'll tell you, like,
We'll let you know. We'll have to like set something up. We'll have to like set up a big buy, like where some guy brings in like 2 tubs full of like
Yeah.
vintage
No,
shit.
that'd
no,
be
no,
sick.
dude. Here's what we do: we get some AirPods, and we put the AirPods in.
Yeah,
and
we
you
talk
guys,
to
You
him.
guys call them, and you guys have a camera that sees.
I'll say,
what he's
fuck no, I
trading.
would never do that. Take that back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Yes.
McGruber. Like
Yeah,
McGruber.
like McGruber.
Take that tip back.
And practical jokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say,
like-
bro, don't you ever offer that much, you stupid bastard. I'll say, take that fucking offer back.
Well, you tell me exactly what to say, and you make
Okay.
me say like fucked up shit like to the people. You
Okay,
know?
that'd be sick.
But dude, are you fucking stupid? I'm
That'd
not
be-
gonna buy
Just
this.
be like,
This is shit. This
best
is-
I
this
could do
even
on this is
washed?
like 5, or I'll have to pass. And it's like $100
It's like
share.
Omi says that every time he comes in. He goes,
He goes
Or I
15
walk.
he goes 15-hour walk.
he goes, it's 20 or I walk.
Yeah.
I go, what the fuck?
I'm like, run, baby.
That probably usually works for him.
And they,
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah. He buys a lot of shit, bro.
They go, okay.
Every time I bring him in, he buys some shit. I'm like,
See,
shout
I'll
out,
buy
homie.
some
I
shit.
fuck with
Yeah,
him.
he
buys
don't know.
kicks.
He
and
always just he looks at the whole store, and then like right at the
Billy
last
Eilish.
second, he finds like
like 4
something that
things. And he
likes.
goes, why don't you guys have any smiles?
Yeah, you and him are on the same vibe, dude. Me too. There's not a lot of XLs, and you guys all wear size
dude,
11.
Cry
so.
me a fucking river, dude. We have so many XLs. You just only like
they're-
NASCAR.
But they make you like Arab was right. Like XLs back then are not XLs now, bro. Like there's no way because I don't even try shit on when I buy shit from you.
That's
I
your
mean,
fucking idiot problem.
It's a problem for a lot of people. I mean, I have trouble. He has trouble with like we find shirts that we
got
fucking like
big
all the
titties,
time,
man.
and then I'm like looking at it, holding it up, putting it on, and it's just too small. It's just how it works. You just gotta find
You
the right
have
ones.
to try the shit
Yeah.
on with this.
So what goes through your head to wear a $1,500 shirt?
I don't
didn't pay
even.
that
Like if
for
I
it.
had
Well,
one,
I didn't.
would, like,
I
keep it.
I
I
would
mean, I
never
didn't
pay
pay
that
that
much
for
for a
it.
shirt. Number one.
Okay.
So we were into this. It's like the whole thing. Like this has become a huge thing over the last 3 years. Like the prices have really jumped. Like they double almost every year. It's
Really?
almost
It's crazy.
Like this shirt once would have went for a fraction of what it goes for now.
450.
Yeah.
You could have got that for like a year and a half, 2 years
And
ago.
So it's just I was into this type of thing. Like I was into collecting these type of T-shirts, and it just so happened that they were like
out of the gate, we were
one that-
collecting shit
yeah.
like this. Yeah,
I don't know. We just always liked like the hip hop stuff, the sports stuff,
shit that like we fucked with when we were kids.
Yeah,
Like so, it's
yeah.
like movie
So-
tees, Toy
Dude,
Story
you
shirts.
know-
Well, plus like watching those round 2 videos and like following within the vintage community, like social media and stuff. These were like the more like hype tees.
Yeah,
like,
because
you know?
they were 450.
Yeah.
That was the price, and now
Dude,
they're
it's
fucking-
funny how like if you like enter a scene, you know you end up learning what's cool. If you don't initially know, like you'll learn. Like
If you're
just looking
into it,
around.
it's
You'll learn
crazy
quick,
how
bro.
fast you'll learn it. too.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
if you're
100%.
If
actually
you like
into
it, if you
Bro,
like
like-
the shit, oh fuck.
Dude, like my personal sneaker collection started fucking like maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I didn't know shit about sneakers. And like the more and more I got into it, the more I talked to you guys, bro. Like
Yeah.
there's just like some
Just pick it up.
staple. There's some staple items that everyone knows that these are
Yeah.
grails. These are what are respected, and I'm sure it's the same with those
100%.
shirts and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Here's the thing. Like, I mean, a lot of influencers wear vintage and shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the vintage over like the fucking Louis Vuitton shirt. You know,
Fair,
like,
yeah,
I-
same.
I agree.
Same.
Like I think it's cool.
I mean, I'll wear like Louis like shorts or like some cool
Yeah.
like. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, cause I have like, I'll wear like a nice pair of shoes. You know, I have like Supreme socks. Those are like my favorite socks. You know, I wear, dude. Actually, Fubu Fuji showed me this brand. It's Vandy the Pink.
Vandy the Pink,
Yeah,
dude.
so
yeah,
I love these shorts. I love Bravest shorts, like Eric Emanuel's. Like, so I buy like new stuff too, like the hype shit too. So
dude.
it's like,
Dude, you know what's so funny
I just-
about the fact that you
vintage
just said
shirts
that?
are so comfortable, bro.
Fucking so we had a podcast where we were talking about Arab's IRL experience when he first started IRL streaming, and I
Oh,
told him
because he was
that.
at Complex Con.
Yeah,
right?
so I told him he was at Complex Con, and he was
Vandy
fucking
the Pink, one artist of the whatever.
Well, he
And
was
his dad get burgers.
Yeah.
he was fucking with the people from
I
Vandy
wasn't
the
fucking
Pink.
with them. You keep saying that.
Well, I remember specifically you went up to them and you said something that was
Oh,
meant
no,
to be a
that's what I'm
joke.
saying.
Was
No,
it
I'm
two
not pissed
girls?
at you.
Was
I'm-
it two girls?
No, but he when he said it on another podcast, he goes, "You were fucking with them." I wasn't
You pissed
fucking with
him
them. I
off?
thought they were selling burgers.
Yeah, well,
Bro, because there was no.
Well, it was
Did you
the
see their
shoes, right?
clothes?
yeah, their shoes.
Yeah.
Their shoes had burgers on them.
No,
They're like
they had a
dunks,
burger
look-
stand.
like-
Their whole
Yeah.
stand.
Yeah.
had a
I
burger
know.
stand.
Yeah.
And Rip and Dip was giving out pancakes. So like,
So
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it's
like-
not the craziest thing.
I don't
It's
know
like,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know
No.
shit about
Would you
Complex
keep
Con.
When I
asking
say
for
you're fucking with
burgers?
them, I just mean you were like you just
Bro.
went up to him and you're like, yo, what the fuck?
I walked to them. I was like, "Y'all have burgers?"
But it's like one of those things where like if you know Vandy the Pink, you know that like the burger is like one of the things they've done. So I feel like at least to me, I kind of thought you knew that, and that's why you were
No,
fucking with them.
exactly.
Because like Rip and Dip and pancakes
I mean,
are not
he doesn't
synonymous.
know.
You
He
know what I
doesn't
mean?
know like
For sure.
Vandy
but
like that,
listen,
'cause
so shout out to
Fuji.
shout out to Fuji
yeah.
because
Shout out Fuji.
because he
have a couple
after
pairs.
that podcast where we talked about Vandy the Pink, he messaged me. He goes, "You know what the fuck Vandy the Pink is?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." I'm like, "You're not the only one that knows shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He told me about him. I started following him, and
You know,
We
it's a
were
girl, right?
two girls. I
Yeah.
thought, yeah,
We were
yeah.
just in DC
DC.
visiting TJ.
and they were
Yeah,
they were at
they
an
were
event
there.
there.
Yeah.
So
They were
it was
at,
the
pop-up
two
event.
sweetest girls. That's where I got these
Is
pants.
that where Cheyenne bought
many
that
cups
one
do they
shirt?
have?
He's from
What shirt?
Virginia originally, I'm pretty sure too. He did like a little collab with the store called like Commonwealth there.
Huh.
two girls?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's two chicks. Yeah.
At least I believe.
No, it is.
Nah,
it is.
yeah, I think it is.
It is.
Okay.
It is. Because
They're very nice.
I was
and
talking to
bought a
Cheyenne,
bunch of shit from them.
TJ's chick, and she said that she had a really
Happy
cool
birthday,
shirt.
Cheyenne.
Yeah, shout out Cheyenne. She had a really cool shirt, and I was like, and
I
she
said,
turned
"Happy
around.
birthday. This is gonna be out in a month."
Whatever. At least people know.
She
I'm-
said, she turned around. I said,
Shout
Vandy the
out
Pink.
her.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, I follow them on Instagram. She's like, oh yeah, they're the nicest girls. I was like, they're girls. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah. She
Yeah,
met
I thought
them
it was the guy
apparently.
that ran.
Yeah,
the
she
brand
probably met them in
originally,
DC when we were
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
but-
exactly.
Yeah, she bought her and Teej bought
Bought
the
two of
matching
those
set.
outfits. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, going back to like the bootleg shit, like Vandy the Pink, and like there's like little like Instagram creators now that like Imran Potato, Vandy the
Bravest.
Pink,
Custom creations.
Custom
makes dope
creations,
shit, too.
bro.
Bravest,
yeah, that's the
Bravest
homie.
Studios.
Yeah, so it's like these creators are now getting in contact with manufacturer like people and like like in China, and they start creating their own stuff like
Yeah.
bootleg shit.
Yeah.
And
That
it-
shit's become real popular.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
funny because I feel like a couple fucking, let's say 10 years ago, bootleg shit was kind of looked down
Frowned
on.
upon, kind of.
Yeah, but now it's like almost preferred. I mean, fuck.
The thing is, though, I feel like it's kind of specific on what it is because, like, the Eric Emanuel shorts and the Essential shorts are like really popular. So
I
I
don't-
feel like it's not too crazy for like to do like a Louis print, like all over print shorts. Which
I don't
like
think
Dior.
Louis would ever make like mesh like
Exactly.
shorts like
yeah,
that
like
with that
literally
print,
like
so, you know,
basketball. They're like
Yeah.
high. What are they? High need or whatever? Like basketball shorts. I fucking love them.
Dude, like those shoes I
bunch of
fucking
them.
those shoes I got from Custom Creations that I was like
The Air Forces.
yeah, like I fucked with them, but I knew you fucked with them even more
Yeah,
because
those are sick.
we had a conversation before I bought them, and that I wasn't gonna buy them, but then he's like, oh, like he posted on Instagram, he's like, yo, I'm moving, like I'm doing like a final move out sale, like here's what I got left, and he had like the shoes that were both
Yeah.
our size, and I bought them, and I was like, I'm gonna get them, I'm gonna see if I fuck with them, if not, I'm gonna give them to Frank.
The green ones, right?
Yeah, exactly, and I got them, and they were
It's
cool.
crazy because I follow
Can't
him,
see you wearing
and
Air
I didn't
Force
even.
Ones.
This was before I knew that you knew who he was. I just followed his page because I like saw his shit was dope, and I always wanted those, but it was a drop that had ended, so you know he didn't have any available
Yeah.
for sale, and then we were just talking randomly, and I showed you those, and you're like, I have those,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I mean you just ended up giving them to me.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
funny
fucking-
because we always joke about how like
pretty dope.
I've given everyone in the crew something except him.
yeah,
It's true.
Like I gave fucking Aiden a car. I gave you those shoes.
yeah.
I refuse to give you shit.
Whatever. Fuck you.
You give him shit. You give him a lot of shit.
He does give me a lot of shit. It's fucked.
That's true.
It's because he loves me the most. But
Yeah, I
that's
do.
yeah.
I do.
Do you guys want to be like big in the scene? Like, you know, like Cookies and Kicks does shit with, you know, fucking brands or shit like Complex will do shit with brand. Do you guys want to be at that level eventually when it comes to
You talking about like co-events with like
no, like companies will come and do shows.
Yeah.
at our
100%.
store.
I mean, I think that's ultimately like the goal is to just have like when you like we just want to have a really cool place for people to come and have like an experience. Like it's not just somewhere where you come and buy your shoes or whatever. It's somewhere where like even if you went and didn't buy anything, you would be like, wow, that place was fucking cool.
We've
as
talked
fuck,
about
you know?
doing like meet and greets with you guys, or like December 4th, we have Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He plays for Green Bay. The
Yeah,
Green Bay
we always
Packers.
just try
We're doing
to,
a
like,
pop-up
have
with
something
him on the
going on.
4th of December.
We do our markets.
Our
monthly,
markets. So yeah, I would love for like Complex to come and do like some type of collab with us. Or I'd love to do some like, collab with.
We've tried kind of to do stuff like that in the past, just have someone come through and like shop in the store, kind of get their feel on vintage and like, buy some stuff, kind of film like a segment.
I feel like a reason that you guys are succeeding and going to continue to succeed over a lot of other competing like vintage spots or people that like sell and shit is because not only do you guys like really hone in your presentation and like making it an experience, but you guys also do good for your community too, where you like put people on where like, you guys do these pop-ups where like, dude, hundreds of people come through like legitimately like a fuck.
Well, bro, that's what people don't understand is like, dude, we pay money to promote to make sure that
We
guys,
also used to be in the same.
Exactly.
we know
so,
how it
so
is.
You guys,
We know
you
that
guys are
like,
putting on
sucks
people
sometimes.
like that. Like you guys were those people at some point, and maybe you guys will be the helping hand to somebody that you guys didn't have.
Well,
you
dude,
know what I mean?
if this is like something that you are pursuing full time, like if this is what you do to make a living, like it could be,
Or you can come
without
make
that
$1,000 in a
without
day
that
if you wanted,
market
like, you know
that
what I'm
month. I mean, dude, like that could pay your bills for the whole month or whatever.
Just in general, like markets in general, like markets are.
How does it work setting up a market? Do people pay a booth fee?
Okay, so look, we charge $75 for a vendor slot,
That's
right?
nothing.
Yeah, you could make that back in like 2 or
I
3
mean, I'm gonna be
shirts,
honest.
depending.
We don't use a lot of the proceeds to pay ourselves either. We spend a
Almost
lot
all
of
of it
money
goes
for the
back into
setup
it, yeah.
and to
Yeah.
promote it. We spend a
course.
lot.
I mean,
of
we
money
keep a
to
little,
promote
but
it,
like
Dude, you're not charging
nothing.
a lot.
Yeah,
And you
it's
have
nothing.
what, 30 vendors?
30 to 40.
No, we have
usually,
like
yeah.
40. Yeah, 40.
Usually
plus.
40.
vendors,
Yeah,
$3,000.
something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
$3,000. So you have, I mean, you have to rent out the spot or
We have a deal. We have a deal with
like the restaurant nearby.
like the brewery.
It's a brewery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
it
a-
does
So it's the same
cost.
spot every time.
It does cost a somewhat small fee to
like shut down
the road
with the city and get
they'll
like
bring out the little.
They do that.
blockers,
Barricades and
barricades.
shit,
Yeah, we bring
Yeah.
our own trash cans and we clean up and we be respectful. So it's never a problem. But
yeah, whenever I show up to an event, like I always show up like after they've set up and always leave right before they break
So-
down.
so we always
so-
make sure
so I
it's
don't
like,
have to help.
It's popping. Yeah.
It's basically like
It is
a small
hell.
road. There's 30 vendors. It's next to a brewery, and you have a food truck there too.
Yeah, we get
Do
food
you
trucks,
pay the
DJ.
food truck, or does the food
Nope.
truck?
Yeah.
Nope.
You tell
no, we
them,
don't
wait-
pay the food truck.
Actually, yeah, we don't usually pay the food truck.
Food truck pulls up.
Yeah, it makes sense
'Cause they
But
know
you
we're
call them
gonna-
beforehand.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we
You
let
say,
them know
"Yo,
what's
Well,
up
we just
a
let
lot.
them know we're gonna
So
have
we
a lot
have
of people
video-
out there
we have
and they'll want to
videos
set
now.
up.
So it's easier for us, like, because I wanted to do that.
Yeah, we have
as a
content from
package,
the previous.
as a package that I could give to you. So let's say you own a brewery in Tampa, and I'm like, yo, I do markets, blah blah blah, and you're like, okay, I don't have time for this, but I'm like, all right, look at this video. These are what our markets are like, and you can see like people shopping and a multitude of people and blah 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 into like a package with a plan and shit.
Well,
like that.
eventually you can fucking charge the food trucks rather than just having them pull up. You can charge them and be like, yo.
Yeah, but it's
nah, I just like having
we
them
just
there,
like to
you
have
know?
a food available.
I get what you're saying, but like when you're big enough, it's just how business goes. Like you're valuable now to that food. He's gonna make their money back. You
I
just
mean,
get a
yeah.
percentage of the sale.
I mean, worst case, I would like to not have to pay the DJ, maybe, but.
Yeah.
or maybe like the food truck.
I feel
gives
like you
free
always pay
food
the
and shit.
DJ,
I feel like
baby.
DJ,
Yeah.
you can't.
Oh, you always
pay the
never
DJ.
He'll never make his money
Yeah.
back off. Like
Yeah.
That's what he
I
does for
played
a
this
living.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you got to pay everyone who
the
does
food
shit
truck.
for a
You get a
living.
percentage of like eventually. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
business. You start out cheaper, and you have to, as you evolve, your value becomes more to what you're offering them. At first, it's just
We're
we can give you
still working
customers.
out the kinks and getting everything.
I mean, I'm certain that the brewery definitely does more in sales, like
For
when
sure.
we have our events.
I mean, after the market, probably people go to it to just chill.
Yeah. Like during it, bro. People just go fucking sit.
and it's hot out
Not to
usually,
mention,
so
bro,
like
Exactly.
you can shop for an hour and then go cool
Go get
off
a
inside
drink.
and get a beer
Yeah.
or
Bro,
whatever.
people
so.
we've had some pretty awesome people like show up. Like, dude, Turner's family usually comes out to our markets. You always come. You've been there.
Dude, I went there once. I tested my first IRL stream.
Yeah. I remember
It
you coming
was
up to me.
everything was broken.
Bro,
players
Bucks
pop out
players
there, baseball
pop
players.
out there, like Rays players.
Fucking,
It's
I spent
crazy.
$9 on some fucking vegan juice. It was good.
Wait.
Oh, I also got one of those the last time.
$9.
Yeah.
Was it good?
You know
I
what's
just
always
didn't want to
good?
say no. I was like,
it was
fuck it.
it was
It's too-
vintage.
I
That's
mean,
why
bro,
it was-
Fresh
was
Kitchen,
vintage. It was
Fresh
like-
Kitchen's drinks are expensive too. What are they, like $6 too?
Like $3.
Yeah, $3.
No, hell no.
no,
You're
no.
talking
He
about
means like the nice.
They're
one.
I'm
like
talking about
five.
like the moo milk.
They're
That's
five.
your fault for buying those.
Moo milk is good as
Yeah,
fuck. You
they're
ever
good.
had
Their
one?
tea.
They're
Their
good.
tea
They're
is the
good.
good
Don't ever
shit.
chime me.
No,
Moo
Moo
milk
No,
is
moo
the
milk
shit.
is good. It tastes like
Like
cinnamon toast
Toast
crunch
Yes.
was chilling in milk.
Yes.
I know exactly.
Yes.
what you're
Yes,
talking
cinnamon
about.
toast
Like
crunch
horchata.
milk.
So good.
Fuck,
What?
it's so good.
Tastes like horchata.
Yeah. No, it's a little better than horchata's got like a kind of real strong aftertaste, you know?
Yeah, this shit just literally
No.
tastes like fucking cinnamon toast
It's good.
milk.
It's
Yeah.
damn good.
It's really
like
good.
the fucking
You know what's
cinnamon
cheaper? A
toast is
gallon of
good.
milk and cinnamon toast crunch.
That's true.
It's worse for you.
Fuck, maybe that's how they make it.
Right? Maybe they, just, they grab them, they fucking take the milk out, and then
Yeah,
now
they
they're,
strain it in.
they're making
Yeah.
800% ROI on it.
They force their employees to only eat cinnamon toast crunch on fucking break too.
Holy
Fuck, Fresh
shit.
Kitchen is so good.
I love that. I wish
Yeah.
they would sponsor us.
What, Fresh Kitchen?
Fresh Kitchen.
Yeah,
or
they're
endorse
fucking
us in
gas.
any way,
They're
please.
gas.
If
They're so
anyone
good.
from Fresh Kitchen is listening and wants to do some type of sponsorship, please, God.
Sponsor us first. Fuck them.
Just
Dude,
all
I
around.
would eat Fresh Kitchen every podcast.
I'll
Oh
eat
my
Fresh
God.
Kitchen every day and podcast and video, and I'll sign pretty much a bunch of money away. So what's up?
What?
Your move, Fresh Kitchen. Don't be dumb.
Damn.
No, I won't pay you, but for real, I need some free food from y'all.
Fresh Kitchen vintage tea.
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck it. I'll do whatever they want.
Well, they gotta feed you their vintage food.
We're
only.
sustainable. You're sustainable and shit. So let's get sustainable.
You only get free vintage food, which is like the food that like got made yesterday.
No, that will not be the case.
Nah, I'm good on the leftovers.
I need the most spanking
I would
fresh
eat
free
the
food.
leftovers.
Yeah, leftovers are actually kind of fire from there.
If they're chilled,
Yeah.
chilled leftovers are
Yeah.
chill.
No, yours isn't the garbage.
But I'm not eating like salmon or steak a day old.
I don't know. I've never liked leftovers. I don't know.
He's not a man of
guy.
leftovers. I always
Yeah.
get his extra pizza. It's the shit.
Well, anyway.
He'll have like a half a pizza in there, like, and it'll be chilling for like
Leftover
a day.
pizza is really good.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
like
gonna,
it from
like,
certain places.
like you put it in the microwave,
Nah,
but
like little
but keep
Caesars.
it cold.
He'll have
Keep
like
it
a
a
little
little bit cold.
Caesars in there.
I'm gonna dip it in ranch.
No, I don't.
No, I
ever
don't
go
keep
to
it
Little
cold.
Caesars.
I spot or whatever. Hungry
No,
Howie's.
lightly.
I like
a-
I like the air fryer too. Air fryer's good. Air fryers are fire.
Speaking of Hungry
Yeah.
Howie's, man, what's the latest they're open till?
who?
Hungry
Hungry
Howie's.
Howie's?
It sounds gross.
Dude, is that the barbecue spot?
I'm doing
Hungry
Hungry
Howie's?
Howie's
No,
or
it's
Taco
pizza.
Bell.
It's fucking disgusting,
Pizza.
greasy
It's
pizza.
like
Oh,
it's
I
like
know
it's
where-
like
I know what you're
$5
talking
pizza.
about.
I'm doing
But
Hungry Howie's.
but like
or Taco
$5
Bell,
for a
that's sure.
fucking
You know
like a
Taco
whole
Bell.
Those
pizza.
are your two options: Hungry Howie's.
Hungry
or
Howie's or
Taco
Taco Bell is what
That's
I'm doing
insane.
tonight.
Wow. This dude has gastric issues.
He
No,
wants,
I don't.
He
I'm
wants
good
to
now.
fuck his stomach up tonight.
Taco Bell is not
good
bad
now.
for you if you get the right shit.
Oh, I always
No,
get
I
a chicken
don't.
quesadilla.
No, I don't.
I get the
No, I
grilled
don't.
grilled chicken soft tacos. And
Chicken
they are
quesadilla, man.
amazing.
That's
Chicken
good.
quesadilla is smacking.
I'm not bulking or whatever, so I'm getting
And I can never
trash.
leave there
Listen,
without getting a
listen,
Baja
listen.
I'm
Blast.
getting trash and watching Curb Your Enthusiasm
What's-
until my eyes can't even fucking hold themselves up anymore, and I go into
Let's wrap this
a
up.
REM
Yeah,
coma.
I was gonna say,
Listen.
look, we all sound hungry. I say we go get something to eat. You know what I
Alright.
mean? So what?
A little bit different guests on this time. Thanks for.
Sorry if we fucked this up, guys.
Nah,
did
nah,
it.
you're good. You're
No,
good.
no.
But
Did you guys get enough content, you think?
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. Honestly, yelling at him was the best part.
as long as
Let
it's
me know if there's a dip, because if there's a dip, then I'm dumb.
as long as it's providing different context. I mean, you guys built a successful vintage business.
Yeah.
Can we? What's like? I don't know if you guys can answer this before we end, but since we talked about that, like you successful, what's like your yearly revenue?
Nah,
Can't talk about.
I
that.
just don't know.
Oh.
I don't think he knows.
He probably
What do you
does.
mean? How much we personally make?
No,
or
no, no, like
how
the-
much
the
does the store
business.
do in sales?
Yeah, how much does the store do?
I
for
just
you?
Should we
don't-
divulge that?
I just don't. I don't.
If you're comfortable, should we call Ben?
No,
Like,
fuck
it's,
no.
like it's Wolf of Wall Street?
I'll tell you this. It's a lot more than I ever thought it would be.
I never even thought we would be open 2 years in
Yeah.
when we first started.
We're
this,
not
to be
going to
honest.
say a number.
Let's just say
It's
it's
good.
it's good.
Yo, can I give them a little bit of shit here? When I first met them, they had nothing to
thing
do.
is
They had,
that-
they had
I'm
nothing
sorry.
to do all day, dude. And we'd hang out all the time. I'd fucking call him. I'd be like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "Literally fucking nothing. Come hang." We'd go hang out. We'd film.
And now
in front
we're
of the
always
shop.
busy.
Bro, I'd be
Is
with
that
you
what
at
you're
the
doing?
warehouse.
Not
so
just
late.
that. Yeah, I'd be like, "Yo, come to the warehouse." They'd come.
2 a.m.
We'd fucking hang out till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. all the time, dude. And then when me and him were gonna move in together, I was like, yo, we have to get a spot near downtown so we can fucking film with the boys all the time. As soon as we moved in, you guys were like, yeah, so we're fucking super busy all the time now, every day. And like since we moved in, I literally haven't been to your guys' house, and like we fucking.
Dude, you can come over whenever. We don't
I'm
do
moving
shit.
back to Atlanta.
Our house
Really?
sucks ass, so it's like,
Is that the truth?
no, fuck no.
I was gonna say.
Are you still with that? You know,
We talk.
that's sick. That's sick.
Nothing official. I'm good.
No, I know. I feel you. I feel you.
I do want to
travel,
say
I
though,
need to pick up
one
chicks on
thing
the Ferris wheel.
from an outside perspective. I think a lot of people think that we do really well for ourselves, like personally through the business, and I just want to say flat out,
All the money goes back.
that is not the truth.
Yeah.
We
Well,
just
we
got
do
to the-
well. We just buy
do.
a lot of shit.
I'm
Personally
comfortable and
and
shit
business.
with what we make. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not taking it for granted or anything, but it's just
You're
for
grinding.
a long time we like paid ourselves very minimum to build the company up, and like we struggled. Like we would eat fast food all the time. Like we didn't have money to like do shit that we wanted to do.
Still
We just
going to
chill.
Taco Bell.
Literally. But
That's expensive.
we just recently got to the point where we could pay ourselves like a fucking decent
Salary,
living
right.
wage, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
it's
just like
pretty
don't
good
want people
for
to think that we're like
where
some
we're at
fucking
in our-
rich
No, for,
kids
I mean,
or anything
I mean,
like
you said
that,
it.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
leaked a little bit of it earlier. You
Yeah.
said like some days we have $1,000 days, so people can do the math.
Yeah.
Where like, you know, you average out whatever you make, and then like you assume there's business costs. Like it's not all just fucking profit.
Some days we have
I mean,
$20,000.
here's the
Right.
thing. Here's the thing. Let's just put it this way.
He's not kidding.
No, just well, I don't know.
You had
Yeah,
one day.
well,
Somebody
let's
bought a
just-
fucking.
Just settle down. Listen. So it's
So dinner's on y'all.
no. It's like this. Look, I don't make more than
It's
like
not
my
about
friends
pocket watching.
who went to
Stop,
fucking
don't-
college and
it's-
are working like
It's not about that, dude.
a crazy college job
We
right
just
now.
enjoy
but I
what we
make-
do,
but I make
and we make a
enough.
reasonable wage.
I make more than what I thought I would need.
Well, you're
need
also
to be
building a
making to be
business.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're also building a business. The question wasn't to pocket watch. The question
No, I
was
know.
for business understanding. You know,
Yeah.
how do these businesses build up?
We have more than doubled
I mean,
what we did last year.
all of
this year.
us,
So I'll put it to
all
you.
of
That's
our
great.
parents, all of our friends. I mean, I think all of us going into this never like thought that we would get to the
Where we
point
are
where
in
we're
2
at
years.
and stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's nice.
It's insane
you know,
to us.
when
So
people tell us like, "Wow, that's you know,
you're
an
killing it, or
accomplishment."
you
So,
guys are
know,
like this or that. It's like, dude,
we don't take it for granted, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I-
we're not at the point where we're comfortable though. Like we want to
yeah, we want to
Of
keep
course.
going. I want to keep going.
Oh my
bro.
god.
be bigger, you know.
Dude, I gotta
So.
say, I'm real proud of you guys, and like it kind of sucks that the only time we hang out is like right now, like when we schedule, like
Work.
you know, because this is like a media
It's like
thing
work,
for you guys.
yeah.
This- Whenever you're hanging out, you guys are like doing some press. You know, you guys are going around doing press. So
Which
like,
is cool though. I mean, it's cool that we could do that, like cross both worlds into that.
Was this after your complex interview or the?
are you guys doing hype beast next?
Still waiting on the complex issue. So
Oh, it's not coming out yet.
they haven't reached out yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, kind of.
On that note,
Thanks for making it to the end of the podcast, boys. Make sure to follow Curated Heat on Instagram.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
you guys.
You guys
man.
ship worldwide, right?
Yeah,
We do. Actually, we're not fans of international, but if they're homies of yours and they need it,
we can make it
We'll
work.
take care
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want some worldwide shit, tell them you saw them on the Brand Rush podcast. Thanks for making it to the end. If you guys are on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe, and maybe even leave a review because I think that might help us on Apple or some shit. I don't know how it works. We'll see you guys later. Peace.
Thanks again, boys.